Welcome back. Soldiers from NATO countries have begun arriving in Greenland, and more military flights and ships are expected in the coming days. This all comes after Denmark says soldiers from several countries will take it in turns to have a military presence in Greenland. High-level talks at the White House failed to reach an agreement about the future of the island, which President Trump says the US needs for national security reasons. Our Europe editor Katja Adler reports.
With the fate of their island hanging in the balance, Greenlanders, wherever they were on their icy island, were glued to the headlines. In the capital Nuuk, when we asked, people had a defiant message for President Trump.
We are the owners of this land, and we should run it ourselves.
We don't want to be a part of US, and they should leave us alone.
Meanwhile, 2,000 miles away in Washington, their foreign minister and her Danish counterpart prepared for a closed-door meeting in the White House with the US Vice President and Secretary of State. The first substantial talks between the three parties since President Trump began insisting Greenland had to be his during his first term in office. An intention he doubled down on again before and after talks.
Well, we're going to see what happens with Greenland. We need Greenland for national security, so we're going to see what happens. And we need it for national security, and that includes for Europe.
85% of Greenlanders say they don't want to be American, as these protesters outside the US Embassy in Copenhagen pointed out. Their worst-case scenario was averted. There was no my way or the highway message from the Trump administration. Instead, a pledge to set up a working group, postponing confrontation to another day.
Ideas that would not respect territorial integrity of the Kingdom of Denmark and the right of self-determination of the Greenlandic people are, of course, totally unacceptable. And we therefore still have a fundamental disagreement.
They do. Donald Trump insists he has to take this island, otherwise Russia and China will. Around 10 European allies in NATO, including the UK, France and Germany, are scrambling to soon send troops and defence capabilities here. The numbers are unlikely to be dramatic, but the message to the US is meant to be clear. NATO is here to help. No need to take unilateral action and further risk transatlantic relations. Katja Adler, BBC News, Nuuk.